This week on the Wheelers, we're hanging out in the Grand Tetons.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
We made it to Park City, Utah. We're visiting Molly's friends for the next 2 nights. They're actually our inspiration for our van. We were visiting them in Glacier National Park for a half marathon a few years back, and we got introduced to their van, Bubba. And so that kind of planted the seed in our head that one day we wanted to do this lifestyle. We are currently in Grand Teton National Park. There's a lot of pests in the park. But we're spending the next 3 nights here. Finally got that camp spot that we wanted. Doing a 10-mile hike today around the lake, one of the lakes up the mountains. Saw one grizzly bear, a bunch of moose, and marmot, and it's super crowded here. But I don't blame people for wanting to come out to here. It's so beautiful. Starting to rain on our hike. Always come prepared in the wilderness. Bring layers. Hiking around Leigh Lake and the Tetons today, scoping out some campsites that we potentially want to come back and sleep at. Some insanely beautiful lakes out here, great views of the mountains. Pretty cold today. I think it's gonna get down into the 30s tonight, and the sun feels so good when you're hiking. It warms you right up. Slight change of plans due to flooding in Yellowstone. The whole park's actually closed right now, so we lost our first 2 nights of reservations. We're trying to find some backcountry spots in Grand Teton to go camping to replace those days, hoping Yellowstone gets back open so we can go check that out later. What are you making, Molly?
I'm trying to make some chocolate chip cookies in the Dutch oven, so we will see how it turns out. I'm very hopeful after the pizza experiment turned out well.
Woke up and it's snowing in the middle of June. And we thought Texas weather was crazy. So even though it's snowing outside, we are still somehow getting solar power charged to the van. It's not much, but you can see it's still charging the van, and we're in the middle of a snowstorm. All right, just got our permit at the Coulter Bay Visitor Center. We're gonna do 2 nights backpacking in the backcountry. A pretty easy process. You just go up to the permit desk. They save like 66% of the permits for walk-ups. And so we just did some research, found some cool sites that we wanted. And we're gonna take off tomorrow to go into the backcountry remote for a couple days.
Hopefully the snow will stop before we're in the backcountry.
So I just did something really stupid. I emptied the gray water tank, put it back in the van, and forgot to reattach it. So Molly was doing the dishes and water went everywhere. We have wet shoes, wet basket, water all over the floor. Not my brightest moment. I was too distracted by the snow. That is what I forgot to attach right there. And so all of our sink water was just emptying all over the floor. Planning for tomorrow's backpacking trip. Here are our meal selections. It's gonna be a hard choice. Packing the essentials. All packed up, ready to go in the backcountry for a couple days. We have like 60% of the van in our bags right now.
Bye, Ladybird.
Day 1 of camping. We just made it to our campsite, set up our hammocks, tent, sleeping pads. Now we're just relaxing, both reading our books, and got Le Grand Teton beer. On my last day of work, my coworkers gave me this little radio. And it has a little flashlight on it. We're living in luxury in our campsite. This is how you recycle in the wilderness.
Water's a-boiling. Pad Thai with rice noodles, vegetables, peanuts, and sriracha lime sauce.
Macaroni and cheese got 60% of my daily value of sodium.
How's your creamy mac and cheese?
Cheesy. Night night.
Night night.
I'll see you in the morning. Cheers. We just packed up our campsite, on the move again. Gonna go camp at Leigh Lake for the night. It's only like a 1.5 mile hike, so we're gonna set up camp and then go explore a little bit before coming back and enjoying what we think will be one of the most beautiful campsites ever. So right over there is our tent, and if you come around here, the mountains. That's why I think this is one of the top campsites in the whole Grand Tetons. You can see how light it is outside still. We had to call it quits early because of all the mosquitoes. There are so many mosquitoes. Good morning. So just spent our second night in the backcountry in the Tetons. About to head out. Originally, wow, so many mosquitoes. But originally we were supposed to be in Yellowstone today. Didn't quite work out, but I think this is okay. And about to pack up camp, head to town, do some chores before heading to Glacier National Park for the next week. That's it for week 7 with the Wheelers. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the algorithm. I'm just supposed to say that as a YouTuber, I'm just kidding. But really, if you like it, you can do that. We look forward to sharing our adventures in Glacier National Park next week.